Hello, welcome to this show today. And in this particular video, I want to just explain to you about the differences between building your Web3 application using NextJs and building your Web3 application using React. It is quite important that you should know the differences so that when you are making your choice, you will not have to make the wrong choice. Okay, you will make a well-informed choice, and that will really add up in the overall user experience that your Dapp gives to the public. So that is why I want to actually show you this particular video. And of course, our challenge, Web3 challenge, is coming, and it's coming very soon. Please, if you haven't signed up on the Dapp Mentors Academy yet, just register. Okay, make sure that your name is there, and watch the video on the announcement that I made last week, and make sure that you align yourself with the requirements there. So with that said, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please hit that like and subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and let's jump into this video. So we're making comparison between our React application and Next.js application for Web3 development. Okay, the first thing you must take note is that React application is much more suitable for single page, and small scale projects, such as building an NFT minting, application just for a single page application, something really simple, straightforward, and that. Then React will be very much suitable. But if you want something that is much more scalable, much more tailored to cater for various user experience and even bot experience, such as with SEO and all of that, then you need NextJs. NextJs is very suitable for building multi-page and medium to large scale projects on Web3, such as NFT marketplace. So you need to make sure that you choose correctly when you're doing this, okay? Because NFT marketplaces often involve multiple pages and all of that, which from my experience, I see that React only will not be very much suitable for that. So you will need to jump into Next.js and start utilizing that. The second thing that you need to know about the key differences between React for Web3 development and Next.js for Web3 development is that for React, it doesn't provide an out-of-the-box SEO advantages, okay? That is a problem right there. And here is the problem. The traditional React application does not provide out-of-the-box features that enhances SEO advantages, unlike the way Next.js comes with. Okay, so that means you have to install some additional configurations or additional third-party libraries to get your way around. And if you're not really well experienced with React, then you actually have an issue right there. Okay, so that is why I will not encourage, if you're building a multi-page application such as an NFT marketplace that you want to showcase each NFT collection, you want search engines to be able to see it and all of that, then you must use Next.js. Next.js comes with server-side rendering, which is SSR, okay, by default, and this is advantageous. It also comes with static site generation, which is SSG. All right, these two advantages makes things to render fast, make things to become available at on different pages as the SEO bots, search engines bots visit each one of your page. And together with Next.js dynamic routing or route, it makes it combines SSR and SSG and makes SEO friendly URLs, which is useful for bots and search engines. Okay, so and very, very suitable for building applications that looks like blog posts or product pages, which NFT marketplace pretty much fall into that category. Okay, another advantage is that Next.js offers automatic optimization, okay, which involves things such as best performance, setup and configuration, code splitting, removing of unused JavaScript, and more. Okay, so these activities makes the page load faster, whereas if you're using React, you will need to find a way of configuring that yourself, okay? Or because React will always tend to, just load the entire JavaScript, entire JavaScript of the site, just load it to you on the browser, which, depending on the size of that JavaScript, it becomes really, really huge to just load up at a go. So these things contribute to the slow nature of React application when it's voluminous, okay? But if it is simple, just a one-page thing and all of that, it doesn't really apply here. All right, and lastly, meta tags and SEO components comes default with NextJs, okay, which is really, really cool. Like there is a head component in NextJs that enable you to, structure your SEO data like meta tags, very effectively. So these are the pronounced differences between React and NextJs when it comes to SEO advantages. Another thing between React and NextJS is that it's slower to work with RPC Web3 providers, okay? This is very important. I had actually done this myself, and I've seen that if you must interact with a Web3 application using frameworks such as client-side rendered frameworks such as React, first of all, the application has to load, and you need to connect your wallet first, okay, if you configure it that way, because before you can be able to interact with the Web3 application. Whereas in Next.js, I don't need to do that. I could use, RPC, URL to read information from the blockchain and display it, so that people don't even need to connect with their wallet before they were able to view information regarding, what I'm offering on that website. Okay, and this is going to be very, very important. For example, if you're building an NFT marketplace, you want people to be able to see those NFTs even without connecting their wallet. This is a key difference that I've noticed. And because of the nature of Next.js, which involves server-side rendering, I could have my server grab all the NFT data and then display them at the time that my page is being rendered, but React, we first render the page before it even goes and, grab it, from the blockchain, which that time lag is a key difference on how fast your React application, is, okay? So these are some bottlenecks that I've found, using React and using Next.js. And one more thing is that, next thing is that it is easy, okay? It is easier to configure wallet verification when you're using Next.js. But currently, with the wallet providers that are available, such as RainbowKit or Wallet Connect, there is no just, one-hand solution or out-of-the-box solution to actually, help you to perform wallet verification. So that is like a drawback right there. Meanwhile, in Next.js, that works just flawlessly. Using Next authentication, you can perform wallet verification, which is pretty cool for enhancing the security of your Web3 application. Lastly, between the both of them is that if you want to host if you want to go fully decentralized and host your application on IPFS, I really think that React is just much more perfect for that, because you don't need too many extra configurations or procedures to have your built asset hosted on IPFS. Unlike with Next.js, that you have to go through several complex procedures to revamp your application so that it can function on IPFS. So these are the key differences that I have personally noted working on these technologies on the Web3 space. I've noticed that these are the drawbacks and the advantages that you get from these two packages. And personally, I like using Next.js for Web3 related development because of these things that I've noted myself. Okay, I started out with React, and then it came to a time that I know that okay, it has to be NextJs because NextJs is just on point for me. So, but if you're comfortable with React, there's no issue. You can start out with React and then come into NextJS space and all of that. But just know that these are the advantages, these are the disadvantages, these are the drawbacks, these are all that you need to know about building with React versus building with NextJS. Okay, so with that said, please make sure you like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and don't miss out anything. If you haven't been part of Dapp Mentors Academy, please make sure you subscribe to Dapp Mentors Academy so that you will not miss out on dedicated exclusive content that we normally publish there on monthly basis, full scope projects that are being unleashed on the platform, and those people that are subscribed are benefiting and are enjoying from premium access to our Dapp Mentors resources. So with that said, I'm Darlington Gospel, and I will see you in the next tutorial.